Okay, so we're back again with another map walkthrough, and we are going to look at the Tannenberg map by Rough Rider. The details for the map will be in the description of the video on YouTube. So I've kind of set myself up here. I'm just going to go in, and there are a couple of optional mods for this, Chop Straw and the KottenUniversal pack. This is the map we're going to play. I've got Course Play and Land Rover in here just for moving around and so on. So we're going to load this up. Let's take a look, see if we get any warnings. Ignore the first one there, it's from the Land Rover. Doesn't appear to be any errors or warnings so far on the actual map itself, which is good. Yes, we just want to do that. So we had jumped in straight away at the farm. Literally first thing we see is a gold nugget, so there's going to be one or two, I reckon, on this map. So we're currently in the farm. Let's take a look around. So first thing, let's just have a look at some of the fields. So we have a total of 15 fields on this map. As you can see, there's some not huge size fields, but they are interesting sizes. We're kind of centered in the middle. There's a few sale points around the outsides, and we have things clustered around the farm. We've got the cows not close by, the chickens, but the pigs and the sheep are a little bit away from the farm. When we start off, we own field 1, which looks like not a huge field, but it's one of the smaller fields on the map. Let's just have a look. If we take a look, so none of these fields actually need ploughing, which is interesting. So that's good. Fruit types, standard fruits, no multi-fruit here on this map. Doesn't look to be anything extra that will basically mean that those will kind of be added to. Let's take a look at the markets. So we've got a few selling points. You've got your standard stuff, wheat, potatoes, and so on. Let's scroll across a little bit. We have manure, slurry, wool, wood chips, silage, hay, and all those sort of things. Got this last one here, which I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's for sale at the Gartencenter, and it's pretty expensive. So it'll be interesting to see what that is. We have a good bit of kit by the looks of it. We'll have a look through that in a bit more detail. And there's no animals or anything else. Maximum storage on this map is 100,000. So if you're going to do lots of storage, then you're going to need to expand that. And just so we can take a look around, what I'm going to do is turn on flight mode. We'll take a look in a little bit. So let's have a look around the actual farm itself. So here we have our chickens. Jump over the fence. Another golden nugget here. 2 of things. We might actually get 10 before we even get out of the farm. We've got a kind of a greenhouse here which has another golden nugget bound back. It doesn't appear to actually output anything. It's a usable pickup truck. Got a bit of a picnic area going on and some yard work type tools. We can't use the car, which is unfortunate. Let's go and look around the actual rest of the farm. Picked up a 4th nugget. So, we've got some storage sheds here. Let's take a look in some of these and get some of them open. Okay, we've got to open that ourselves. Could get annoying. Looks like a repair shop, customizations, big wide open yard thing. Got our own little basketball hoop here as well. So if you want to learn, practice your trick shot, you can do that. Another farm building. Let's take a look at some of these. These are, again, we're going to have to hold these to open them. They kind of look like, we've got storage by the looks of it. Seed and water pallets. Oh yes, this is our silo. Temporary storage. Drop stuff off, and we'll get a first of our kit. It doesn't look like someone's washed some of this kit. It looks pretty dirty. So we've got a Euroboss there. We've got a, let's see, a Massey Ferguson. We've got a Tedder baler. Got a Fent. Got a sewing machine. Got a cultivator. What's that? It is, I think, a windrower. I'm not sure actually. What we've got there, seeds and fertilizer. We had a combine. We have a New Holland TC590. It looks to be, I thought this might, so we have a silage clamp, but only one wall. Okay. Let's take a look round here. Got a big open area, so we could probably put some placeables on here. Nice big open space around the farm. There's something over there. Very dark and creaky barn. Oh dear, that's very spooky. That kind of looks like some kind of place for storage of stuff. We have, what's this over here? Slurry pit. Okay, so that's a slurry pit, slurry storage. Interesting to see where that gets filled up from. We have a washing station with a pressure washer. And kind of got some storage racks as well. Now we have a big barn over here. So we've got, what have we got here? We have a silo king. This will be probably for, I'm not sure what this is going to be for. I'm guessing this is either a piece of equipment we can use, or something to do with this lot, which I'm thinking is our cows. So we've got a, well, I think it's a feeding trough, and yeah, that looks like cows at the moment. So that could be our cows. We've got a variety of implements for a front loader. We've got a plough here. So we've got a silage compactor. This is our cow meadow. It's here on the farm, and let's go and take a look at Phil. I actually just ran through that barbed wire fence. That would not happen in real life. You would end up shredded. So we're actually up here near field. field 1. It's got wheat on it, then there's very little space between the fields here. So field 1, field 2 back onto each other. Very, very sort of small headlands. We're probably not going to be using big farm equipment here. We've got quite close trees as well to the edges of the fields, so it could make working them quite interesting. So that was kind of the farm. Let's go and take a look around the actual map. For this we need our trusty steed, and to do this we need to purchase our landy. For that we need to borrow some money. So I'm going to purchase our landy, but first let's just take a quick look at the equipment. So we have a Massey Ferguson tractor, a 5600, a Zetor Frontera HD and a 300 Vario Fendt. We have a front loader and some attachments. We have our TC 590 and an 18-foot header, and we've got a trailer for that. We've got a couple of Metal Tech trailers. They're not the hugest, they're only 8k size. We've got a Kun cultivator. Sorry, is that a full cultivator? Is that a... Yep. And we've got a Salford plough. We've got a seeder, direct seed. No, it is not. We're going to have to cultivate. We also have a fertilizer, and we have a slurry. Interesting. We have a slurry spreader already. A couple of weights. We have mowing and haymaking equipment. We also have our foraging wagon to go with that, and we've got a round baler, pickup truck, and we have our leveler for silage, and then we've got our forager mixer wagon to blend our silage, and a pressure washer. So we've got a few pieces of equipment. Let's just grab our landy. And take a look around the map. So let's first find the shop. Our Land Rover has basically been delivered, and we need the shop. So the shop is all the way over here by field 6. So let's get in our landy and take a look around. Again, we have another golden nugget. I may just nip out and grab that, because if we get 10, what we can do is we can show you all the nugget points on the map. So, usual shop, forecourt, not a huge amount of space on this one. See, exit is here, and it is, you're not going to get a big header through that. So let's take a look at the first. So we have here, I just wanted to check something. We got, yes, so this is one railway stop which is rail only, and we've got a second one. So we've got two on the map that are rail only. So this one up here and this one here. Now we could probably get to those with our landy, because our landies are epic pieces of kit, but we're not going to go there directly. So what we're going to do quickly is take a look over here. Oops, and we don't want to do that. We actually want to drive there so we can take a look around. So we actually want the marker so we can find it. Okay, so it's not far. It's actually not a very big map, this, by the looks of it. The roads look kind of tight, a lot of trees. Got a bunch of fields. There could be some awkwardness in these fields because we literally have electricity pylons in the fields, and you ain't gonna get in there with your harvester. You are literally gonna have to work your way around it. So that could be annoying, but hey. We don't have multi-fruits on this map. We do only have the standard fruits. So let's go and look at this first stop. Pyrotherm, or whatever they are. They look to be some kind of sell point. Let's have a look, see what's selling point for wool. So this is our wool selling point here. There you are. We've also got something else around the back. There doesn't appear to be any production facilities here. So let's go through this little village. We can sell some eggs, and we've got a little bakery here, so I'm guessing it's a bakery. Let's take a look. Selling point for eggs. Carrying any eggs, they'll get sold. Just wanted to check what the Baywas accepts. I think that's actually could be the bakery. We might actually have a grain selling point somewhere here. Oh yes, we do. Actually, I missed that over there. That's the drop off for the grain. So we have literally just a single grain selling point there, and we've got also the wool selling point right next door. Let's head up here, turn ourselves around. We've got little bits of wood everywhere around this map, lots of trees on the roadsides. Let's see if we can run over a sign. I know we go through them here. AI cars, people. We've got a lot of stuff going on. And I don't obey the rules of the road because I'm in Landy and I'm going off-road. So let's have a look over here. Couple of fields, got a basketball court, and these are very narrow roads, so if you're delivering anything, we're going to have issues. Lorries are not going to get down some of these. I mean, I'm in a Land Rover, it's got a very good turning circle on it, but quite literally this is kind of hard work. Netto, it's a market, it's a drop off point. You're going to sell stuff here. It's a very tight, windy way of getting you. I'm trying to see what we've got down here. A couple of buildings. We've got a bunch of trees, and this is definitely kind of a logging area. It's not a very structured logging area in that you're not going to be able to run a planter and do mass logging here. You're going to have to kind of go through here with a Scorpion King or something very sort of slowly. As I say, it looks quite quite a tricky little spot. So let's just head up here. We're going to hit the railway line here. So we've got a railway line, and we can actually get to this one via road, strangely enough. Some trees, lots of trees. What do we have here? Again, lots of narrow roads. The roads here are very, very narrow. Looks like we've got some kind of another sale point. Not sure what we're selling here. Could be pallets. No indication really of what is for sale here. What they need and what they output. It could literally just be free money. Again, very, very narrow road. There's going to be no heavy duty equipment coming through here. It's literally single track roads. We're just following this road down. Can't even go down some of these roads very quickly either, because they are so tight. So what do we have over here? I think, we literally just drove straight through a fence. Funnily enough, this looks like another sale point. Yeah, none of these fences seem to want to actually stop me going anywhere. Another sale point. I'm not sure. I think that could actually be. I actually want to double check where we are. Okay, so this is part of the farm. This looks like pigs. Cool. So we have our slurry tank that we saw earlier. We've got another silage clamp. We've got a tractor and a couple of trailers. And then we've got our pig farm. Railway line goes around the outside. It's like a feeding trough for the pigs. And we have a couple of gold nuggets here actually. So we actually have a little we jump over the fence? No, we can't jump over the fence. Okay, we can actually get in this way, I think. So let's go in. I thought we could get in. Kind of looks like we could, but we can't. Okay. Okay, so let's take another look around the pig area, because there's definitely something in there that we want to check out. My driving is terrible. Please excuse my driving. There's lots of nice bales and stuff, and lots of things kind of dotted around that kind of make the place look interesting. Let's take a look around this. We've got so this is our pigs. So it's quite a big pigsty here we've got. We've got 8 of the things. We've got usual sort of suspects. Your water trough. You kind of got your cell point. I'm not sure what that's for. What I'm actually looking for is your food drop off, which I cannot see. Ah, here. This is where the food goes. It's quite a big food drop off slot for the pigs on this farm. Got slurry as output here, and I'm guessing your got a cattle yard, we've got a field down the back here. We have our train. Now, it would be interesting to see what we can do with the train. This little train line here, there's actually 2 train lines, and I think one of them we don't get to use. So as we look around, we definitely have a lot to do on this map, but there's definitely some little things and quirks about this map. If you like tight spaces, windy roads and single tracks, then this is the map for you. It has them in spades. Not so big fields. It is a single player map. This would probably frustrate a lot of multiplayer types because effectively you would be very cramped. There's not a lot of starting materials, and you know, there's not a lot to do past the kind of farming and a little bit of limited production. So as we can see, we've highlighted all of the gold spots. We managed to locate those. There are gold in them hills, as it were, but we definitely have kind of opened up the full map there. We're doing a bit of a flyby. So there's a good bit of forestry on this map. Lots of little bits hidden in places. I can see little huts in the woods, and so on. I can see some of these fields with pylons in them are going to be annoying. Working around them, the spacing of them is in some places kind of not quite friendly. You'll have fields that are square, will have a pylon in them, so you won't be able to run up and down with your combine. So it is a good map. If you like windy roads, looks like it's got a good bit of stuff to do, but it's definitely a single player map. You're not going to make a huge amount of money from the BGA as you would on some of Stevie's maps. You wouldn't, but you do have the ability to make things like diesel and the like, because you will need it. You have a biodiesel facility which actually takes different ingredients. It takes oilseed rape or canola in order to produce biodiesel. You have so you kind of standard BGA, and then you have other kind of stuff going on as well. So with this map, this is a kind of a walkthrough and of the Tannen. Let me pronounce this right. It is Tannenberg map. It's obviously a German map. It's a little country sort of style map. It's got a few interesting things in there. So as we sort of fly over the farmyard here, get a good view of the kind of space that the farmyard has, and it does have a good bit of space. We've got quite a few things on this thing to do. An interesting little map that we have here, and with that, we will sort of end this walkthrough. Kind of one last look around at our map. Before we go, the panorama that is Tannenberg, the farming simulator 17 map. The details will be in the description. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope this has been useful to you, and goodbye.